And welcome to another episode of Science and Spirituality on Supreme Master Television. This week we will examine the theory that our solar system has more than one sun. As one gazes up into the clear night sky and sees the twinkling stars above, one humbles to the thought of the greatness of the universe that houses innumerable stars and planets. Did you know that most sun-like stars are in double, triple, or quadruple relationships? A stellar system with two stars is called a binary star system, and those with more than two stars are called multiple star systems. A planet in such a system can orbit a single star or a star group. Scientists used to believe that most stars were single, but studies in the past few decades demonstrate that most star systems are binary or multiple. In fact, it is estimated that more than 80% of all stars in the universe are in binary or multiple star systems. Binary stars have been known since ancient times, with Alcor and Mizar being considered the first known examples. Italian mathematician Benedetto Castelli first observed them with a telescope in 1617. However, in 2009 it was found to be a multiple star system. Astronomers say about 10% of stars are like our Sun, and about half of these have planets. Therefore, tens of billions of planets exist in the Milky Way alone. Moreover, as greater than 80% of star systems are multiple instead of single, billions of planets could exist in multiple star systems in the Milky Way. In September 2011, the U.S. National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, announced the discovery of the first circumbinary planet, or a planet that orbits two stars instead of one, by analyzing image data captured by the Kepler Space Telescope. The planet, named Kepler 16b, is cold and gaseous, thus is unlikely to hold life. Nevertheless, this discovery confirms a new class of planetary systems that could harbor life. Kepler principal investigator William Barucki said, given the start of a binary system, this means the opportunities for life are much broader than if planets form only around single stars. Another Kepler team finding was released on December 5, 2011, claiming the discovery of the first Earth-like planet, named Kepler 22b, which might sustain life. So far, 2,326 planetary candidates have been discovered, and among them, 48 are in their star's habitable zone, or a region around the star where Earth-like planets can maintain potentially life-sustaining liquid water on their surfaces. As of December 8, 2011, 28 such planets have been confirmed. However, only one circumbinary planet has been announced. These findings seem to contradict the theory that most stars exist in groups. Could it be possible that it's more challenging for planets to form in a multi-star relationship? Scientists at NASA's Ames Research Center say planets may just be as likely around binaries as around single stars, according to their numerical simulation results. It's possible that many multi-star relationships have not yet been detected. This is probably the case with our solar system, in which scientists believe a binary system exists, but so far it is yet to be confirmed. According to astronomer Charles Lada, larger stars tend to be in multiple star systems. Most stars with our Sun size are multiple, thus there's a good chance that the Sun also has a companion star. The Binary Research Institute in California, USA, founded by Walter W. Cruttenden, has explored this issue extensively. The following is a brief overview of its findings. The conventional single-sun theory, even after repeated modification, still does not satisfactorily explain quite a number of phenomena. By contrast, the binary star theory supports these findings nearly perfectly. The theory our solar system has two suns better explains Earth's observed precession. That is, the observed backward motion of the night sky by a small amount each year, formally called the precession of the equinoxes. An equinox happens each year at two specific moments in time on the equator, when the center of the Sun can be observed to be vertically overhead. The two equinoxes occurring around March the 20th or 21st and September the 22nd or 23rd each year are the best reference points for observing the Earth's precession. In his 1894 book, The Holy Science, Sri Yukteswar Giri, guru of the great Indian yogi Paramahansa Yogananda, states that the Sun takes some star for its jewel and revolves round it in about 24,000 years of our Earth, a celestial phenomenon which causes the backward movement of the equinoctial points around the zodiac. The zodiac is the path of the Sun across the celestial sphere over the course of the year, divided into 12 equal parts. Equinoctial point is another term for equinox. Thus, Sri Yukteswar made 3 assertions. The Sun has a companion star. The Sun revolves round a companion star with a cycle of 24,000 years. The precession of the equinoxes is the result of the cycle. The results of recent solar system studies seem to agree that precession is indeed caused by the curving motion of our Sun through space. But scientists have yet to discover what causes this curving action. It could be that the Sun is orbiting around either a distant visible star or a dark star that is very difficult to detect. On the other hand, the Sun may have one or more companions that form a binary or multiple star system, or the entire solar system could be rotating by itself. In addition, data shows that the precession rate is accelerating. The binary system hypothesis, based on Kepler's laws of planetary motion, supports both precession and the acceleration of the precession quite well. The angular momentum anomaly also supports the binary solar system theory. According to the nebular condensation theory of star formation, the Sun and planets of the solar system should have comparable angular momentum to mass ratio. But data shows that the Sun's relative momentum is much less than the planets. Walter Cruttenden indicates the additional momentum of the hypothetical 24,000-year binary orbit effectively fills the angular momentum gap. Our solar system appears to have a shear edge, meaning that beyond about 50 astronomical units, or AU, no objects of any significant size have been detected. 1 AU is the distance between the Earth and the Sun. A shear edge happens to be a characteristic of a binary system, in which 2 companion stars' gravity captures or ejects outer objects when they rotate in the vicinity of each other. The Earth's abnormal comet pattern also supports a binary solar system. A single sun system would mean that comets come evenly from all directions, but historical data shows that comet paths around the Earth are not evenly distributed. Based on statistics, American physics professor John J. Matisse and Daniel P. Whitmire suggest that a Jovian-sized object, or one about the mass of Jupiter, exists. The Binary Research Institute says this upholds the binary theory whereby a large distant mass disturbs comets. In a NASA news conference held on September the 29th, 2011, NEOWISE, or Near-Earth Object Wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer, principal investigator Amy Mainzer disclosed that the WISE, or Wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer, project had found 100 brown dwarfs, some of which are relatively close to the Earth. She stated, "If there's something out there, it could be a large body in a roughly circular orbit." 100 brown dwarfs near the solar system means the Sun might have even more than one companion star. If it is indeed so, single-star systems might be quite rare, or do not exist at all, since if a companion star can hide so long in our backyard, we can expect a lot more companion stars are hidden from our detection in faraway constellations. Jason Martell, an ancient civilizations technologies researcher, has conducted extensive studies regarding what peoples of previous eras have said about our Sun being a part of a binary star system.
And you mentioned in your lecture about the second sun, right? Could you tell us about that?
Most of the ancient cultures have referenced that we have 2 suns. And this is a very interesting thing that science has now started to confirm. Most of the other solar systems that we film using the Hubble and various other space telescopes show us that external solar systems have 2 suns. They're binary. So it's very possible that we are also a binary solar system. But our second sun, it's no longer generating heat. It's called a brown dwarf. And so it's sitting billions of miles out there, and it has its own asteroid cloud called the Oort cloud that surrounds it. But all the science suggests that probably most solar systems are binary. We, in fact, would be binary. And that changes the whole model of precession, the understanding of why we see the North Pole pointing to different zodiacal constellations over this epic scale of time, 24,000 years. The new model says precession isn't just based on the Earth's wobble, it's actually based on us being binary, our two suns in their own orbit.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has also spoken about binary star systems, as in this October 2010 video conference with Supreme Master television staff in Los Angeles, California, USA.
Sun beings came directly from the fifth level, undiluted, yeah?
Yes.
Unchanged, unprogressed, yeah? Okay. And they volunteered to do this job as sun beings.
Master, some planets have two suns. So does that mean they are more spiritually advanced? And are all suns fifth level beings, Master?
Yeah, all suns, fifth level beings. Uh-huh. And if we have two suns, that means they needed more. Or they're more deserving. Okay? All right.
Thank you, Master.
In conclusion, the existence of binary solar systems is supported both by spiritual knowledge and scientific evidence. This fact further demonstrates that the worlds of science and spirituality are very much aligned in many ways. Thank you for your presence on today's program. Next on Supreme Master Television is Words of Wisdom after noteworthy news. May the sun and other stars above bring ever more love, happiness, and inspiration to all.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/SS.